I'm a part of a new generation of designers that's using the web as a weapon for change. We have messages of hope, messages of inclusivity, messages of change that we want to get out into the world, and web is the perfect medium for it. My name is Quinnton Harris, and I am a designer, a photographer, creative director, an entrepreneur, and yeah, I love people. I grew up in a small town named Maywood, right outside of Chicago. A lot of my family was working class, so the creative arts, the design pathway wasn't really a thing. MIT was the anomaly. It was my chemistry teacher, actually. He said, hey, so I'm getting this brochure in the mail for this program called MITES, which stood for the Minority Introduction to Engineering and Science. He said, oh, I think you'd be perfect for this program. I was like, okay, where is this? He said, Massachusetts. I was like, where's Massachusetts? And from then on, I got a crash course education at one of the best institutions in the world, and I had no idea. Out of that program, I got really strong recommendations. Got into MIT, ended up choosing mechanical engineering. And I said, nah, I don't know if this is it. I had this feeling of what I wanted to do, but I spent a lot of time in college trying to search actually what it was that I was feeling. And I was just exploring a lot. I was trying to create as much as I could nonstop. I started designing like posters and flyers for some of the offices around campus. And yeah, I just became addicted to graphic design. My older brother, he's 7 years older than me, and he moved to New York. I was a freshman when I went to go see him for the first time. It was in Harlem. I was experiencing different sounds, and you know, I saw a different type of person at every turn, right? It was this stimuli that I had never experienced before. I kind of started to see that community was a big part of who I was, and Harlem became that escape for me to say, well, aside from all those things you're doing, how do you want to feel? Who do you want to be connected to? I'll never forget being in the office when Black Lives Matter protests were happening outside of my office on Park Avenue. I was like on the 11th floor, so I'm looking down, and there's this physical separation between myself and the people on the ground fighting. And I was thinking to myself, well, where is my fight? Should I be down there protesting with them, or should I kind of protest through the work that I create here? And I think what I've come to kind of realize is it's both, and I think design connects the two. Web for me became more of a passion over the years because the more it evolves, the more it gets easier for creators like myself to create these vehicles for change. And there'd be a quicker translation of that to people actually experiencing that message or that thing that you create. It makes me really kind of say, okay, what am I really trying to say? Like, what am I really trying to say? Hello Juneteenth was a creative campaign to make Juneteenth a national holiday. We decided that we would have a call to action for companies to actually honor the holiday and give their employees a day off. It became this viral campaign, it blew up, and the small group of folks that I worked on this with, we started to get poached and pulled. So I was able to incorporate a new studio called Retrospect. Retrospect for us was, how do we honor the past or the stories of our lives to build the better futures that we imagine. I ask myself sometimes, what does it mean to be a designer? The first thing that comes to mind is my own personal identity is a byproduct of the environment that is this country, that is this world. And the world as it is right now was designed to be that way. And I think that my own experiences and my own story can help shape how things are created in the world, how things are designed.